Thank you, Chair. I have a question here from someone online who identifies themselves as a UWI graduate. The question is, panicking will happen, but not letting the public be aware is not right. How can we better equip ourselves in the event, and how will the meeting in Geneva help us at this time to prepare?
So the first thing is, how can you protect yourself? And in the Caribbean, right now, with no case imported or without person-to-person spread, the best thing is just this first and simple thing, good hand hygiene. If you are coughing and sneezing, you wouldn't necessarily go and cough and sneeze in a person's face. Keep up that habit so that if there is any importation or if there is person-to-person spread, you're already practicing good habits. Wash your hands frequently. It is suggested that this may be spreading not only through the respiratory route, but also fecal-oral. So when you use the bathroom, wash your hands. The other thing about the announcement in Geneva, we're all waiting with bated breath. Our team, well, I'm saying back in Trinidad and Tobago because I'm in Vienna right now, Vienna, Austria. Our team in Trinidad and Tobago is monitoring the outcome of that. I do not want to preempt what could happen, but in any case, even if there is a declaration, the way in which the health services are preparing, the way in which we have structured our threat level and the activities that will commence, including communications, depending on what stage of the outbreak the Caribbean is on, it is important to follow the guidance that we will distill for you, so it's Caribbean specific. Dr. Indar, I'm going to mute my mic if you want to pitch in here.
Hi, good afternoon. Just to indicate, the WHO has just declared it a public health emergency of international concern.
Just read it.
Right, so we will update as we go along. But as Dr. St. John said, the biggest thing in terms of prevention is having hand hygiene. It's important to be vigilant. A lot of questions are being asked. Part of the whole tracing and investigation is to ensure that only if you are in contact with someone who have been infected, then you are likely to then transmit. So this is where that first part of screening comes in. But we urge all public, the same thing on our travelers guidelines, to practice good hygiene, to be vigilant in terms of how they carry about themselves, not just hand hygiene, but general social interactions, if there is any form of possible transmission to the Caribbean. We still do not have any reported confirmed case in the region, and we will work very hard and hope that does not happen. CARPHA has issued guidelines, an algorithm, which is the WHO algorithm, and how do you treat a suspected case. And CARPHA has issued travelers guidelines and port of entry guidelines that you can look at.